lost the body mount here. From the vibration, they cut right through the cheap. Always keep hydrated. Alright. I'm thinking I'm going to wire tie those. They don't look like they need it, but we'll do it anyways up near the motor here. Since it took a man and 2 horses to put them on. If I did this wrong, I'll have to cut it. But my whole issue here was it was going half tank and the bulb would go dry. I wouldn't be able to suck up any more fuel. And my mistake, I never tried filling the tank again and seeing if it was just a fuel line problem. So instead I just ran out today and got fuel line and said just bite the bullet and change them. Doesn't hurt. The hell, he was sitting used up in someone's attic, so at least this way here I know they're new. And then the funny thing is I lost a screw to the tail servo, which was good save but not very funny, and I did Loctite it. So, and this heli doesn't look like it vibrates too much, but I guess it vibrates enough to rattle some things loose. But it's a Hanson motor, so I read up on them. I thought they were supposed to not have as much vibration. Alright, so now I want to keep these kind of together. So I'll probably put one here. Maybe one here. Choke. Okay. Got OCD. Let's hide the nut side. All right. I'm also not sure about my needle settings. So, but I want to try the fuel line thing first. It seemed to run. Not very easy to start like some people show on their forums there, you know. They hit the pull start a couple of times and then they take the choke off. This usually needs the choke a little bit. And someone says they saw a cracked nipple, but I think they were looking at this choke here. It pops on. It looks like it's cracked. But it just kind of, I think it fits over and snaps on. Let me put my air cleaner on. Alright guys, let me show you a close-up here. Let me back up. Okay, I just wanted to show you the needle settings too here. I mean, it's running, so I'm not going to touch it yet. So I don't know if you can see it through the magnifying glass. Everybody else's screws look like they're pretty same height, but these look like one's got a bigger head and the other one doesn't. I don't know if they were screwed up before. Someone just replaced them. But anyways, here's the little fill thing I wanted to keep so I could fill it up with fuel, and putting the clunk on so I could suck the fuel back out of the tank. This right hand corner here is going to the return where the bulb is. Where the bulb is to the right hand side, and it's a long tube. It's just all the way in the tank. The one at the bottom has the felt clunk on it, and it's got that black Vitron fuel line, and that's going to this part of the carburetor right here at the base. So that's what I got so far. What I'm going to do is set the camera down. I'm going to go get the fuel and the radio, and I'll get the fuel and the radio, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got my my fuel tank here, and I'm going to try to fill the tank. What I'm going to do is just see. When I went to the lawn and garden place, they said that it doesn't sound like a fuel issue, more of a line issue, that it was stopping, like the bulb and everything, a rebuild. It was signed, but I did just put an order in for a brand new carburetor, but in a newer model for this type of motor. But they think it's a fuel line problem more or less than rebuilding, because it flies half the tank, which is about 15 minutes to me, because I was just kind of putting around, and all of a sudden it just dies and you can't use the bulb. So what I want to do is I'm just going to put a little fuel in. Okay, that's just a little tiny bit of fuel, and just for the hell of it, I want to see if I can pump it up with the bulb. Let me take the camera off of here. Alright, so just being that low, the tank is that low, I'm getting fuel into the bulb. Alright, but I'm going to fill it up a little more. Let me put the camera down. Now normally too, when I get close to the top, it blows out the vent a lot quicker than it should. Let's see if that happens. Oh, yep, there it goes. Not even to the top, and it's blowing fuel out the vent. So I don't know what the issue is with that. So I can't fill because it's coming out the vent. But at least I can try here to fly it. Put the plug in there, put the fuel pump away. All right, take the blade guards off. All right. I'll hook up the battery. All right. So that's one of my things. That's as full as I can get the tank here without it blowing through the vent. So I'll have to look in there one time. He might have a hose or the tube's hanging down too low and it's grabbing the fuel right away. But let's take it out there. Let's see if it runs today.